Hey guys, today we're gonna be checking out Feather Family.
Whoa.
Where did I grab this?
Where did
Anyways.
Stop eating the branches. I like your talons, by the way. Very fancy. Very
Oh
nicely
yeah,
painted.
thank you. They're shiny. I did gels. So first, to start off, I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you on the screen. What am I saying? Oh yeah, I should probably mention I'm very sick right now. Jodi's taking care of me because I'm very sick right now. As in, like,
I am.
yeah, I'm pretty. I'm not doing. Yeah.
Which is not the best for your health, but it's good for your
No,
spirits. So...
my what are they called? What are they called? What's the things that are swollen right now? Lymph nodes.
Lymph?
Yes,
Girl?
lymph nodes. My lymph nodes are currently swollen and my throat hurts, so it could be strep, it could be mono, it could be common cold apparently. And I was really upset about that. I was like, listen girl, I've had common colds all my life. If you tell me that that's all it is, I'm just gonna die. Cause like, I have not gone through all this pain, missed work and all this over a common cold. I will end myself.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Yeah.
I heard you call them the nodes to your mom.
Yeah, the nodes.
The nodes.
That sounds like a band that got popular in the 80s.
Rabbit.
Oh, do you want to go kill it? Wait, can as a sparrow, can you go kill that thing?
I'm about to find out.
Go get
it. Where is it? Let me at it.
Oh my god, it's the size of you, if not bigger. You just look like a bunny. Oh god. I'm gonna have to censor that. Oh! Oh! that was despicable. You can't.
There can only be one. Oh damn! I missed. Get.
All right. Anyway, stop killing bunnies.
All right, fine. Whoa! I thought it was still standing when I dropped it for a second. I was like, rematch.
All right. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to go to the thingamabob. All right. Now I have to. Anyways, so down here there is a little feather. And you'll see that there's like standard. You'll actually spawn in, I think, needing to select one of these. These are the ones that are standard. You don't have to pay for anything. These are the unlockables, which you earn feathers by playing the game and just sitting around. That's how you get the feathers. And then game passes, you do have to spend Robux on.
Yes. Okay.
Alright. Okay, so actually this is a good thing to show as well, is that some of these have different types of species. You can be a hatchling, you can be eggs, you can be an adult. For this reason, I'm gonna switch over to an adult. And basically the way this works is there are the basic colors, so if you want to just, I mean, honestly, if you want to do a bunch of random stuff, which I'm gonna, good for you if that's what you want to do. This is looking fantastic. So that is how you would paint it. Basic, there's a bunch of basic colors. Easy if you just want kind of like a throwaway, or if you don't really care. Advanced colors, you are able to choose down here, which I'm gonna do this again so you can see. Is that this is how you can, you can use these sliders to change very specific things. If you're gonna do this, make sure you select what you're gonna work on, because I've done that a million times and then I forgot about it and then it got all weird. So
please, for the love of God, once you finish customizing your character, save.
Yeah,
because you cannot go back and save it.
And I will show you how to save if you don't know. It is quite literally this button over here, but for reference, don't ask.
Nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're so
thank you. I try. All right, anyways, going on. If you want a certain color, let's say you're like, man, the color of this neck is great. I want this everywhere. You simply hit the copy button, which is the two little pages, and then use the clipboard button to copy that other places. So if you wanted it to look a very certain way, you could. And then sometimes, like what I do, is that, let's say I want this to be darker, I'll select it and then slide this. So this makes it darker, And then the one in the middle dilutes the color, so if you don't want it to be as red, you can actually use like the saturation for that. And then so it's like any color, the saturation, and then vibrancy. So if you want this to be really bright red, you can make it bright, or you can go all the way to dark. Really just depends on what you want. So after you've decided everything that you want to do, also extra for your, it does vary depending on your bird. But like for this one, it's literally just that piece of the neck. Not sure why. But going on, there is basic textures, which I believe advanced textures is specifically a VIP experience or like thing, which allows you to do this. Horrible, by the way, don't do this. It's, if you're gonna use the glowing, do not make yourself all glowy. It is annoying, and I can assure you nobody appreciates it. I think this is literally like half the people I see in lobbies. There are some cool ones though, so I definitely say that VIB, because it's a very important bird, is pretty worth it. It's cool. I like it. Going on, there's markings, which are also very cool. So I think advanced markings plus extra markings are also from the VIB. But that allows you to put special little things on there. So if I wanted to look like a very, I don't know. Oh god. That's a little excessive. But I think you can get the point of what you can do with it. It does look cool, especially if you utilize it in the right way. Same thing goes with the effects, which I don't know if that's also, you have to be, you know, whatever. Then you've got sizes, which you can go from 80% to 105, 110 if you are a VIB. So if you want to be really small or really large, you can do that. And then once you have gotten what you like, then the best thing that you can do is save it. The way you save it is you go over here, you hit a save on an empty file. Do you want to save your current color scheme to file 10? Hit yes. If you want to change the look or the name of it, then there usually you just click on that name and you change it and put it there. Now anytime, like let's say you wanted, I'm gonna load my first save here. I'm pretty sure this was, yeah, so like this was one of the first ones I did, which is I was a crow. But now if we go down here and we go to load, it'll load all of the settings it previously had. So let us get into game.
Oh my god.
Oh, you made like an actual... Hold on. Let me go...
Hold on, I wanna go get you a rat. Give me a second.
Oh, I'm so loved. Wait,
Over here.
give me. Switch.
Yep.
But I got you.
Here you go.
So much love.
So much love.
Oh god. The noises are the same. Apparently dandelions and rats share the same texture. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is show you some of the other things. Thank you for jumping over me. So in settings here, you've got a few different things. There's game music. The game music is pretty good. I'm not gonna play it just in case it's copyrighted. I'm not gonna deal with any more. I have so many messages from YouTube. Your video can't be monetized, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what you want from me. All the videos that I have say copyright, no copyright music, so you know. Anyway, so sound effects are just, as you can see now, it's muted, but sound effects make kind of like the little ambience. Bird calls are the bird calls. Button clicks is this, as you can see, so that's how you know. Player radios, I never have this enabled only because I don't want to hear people like booty blasting Five Nights at Freddy's songs or the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm not dealing with that. So then there's visuals, which is just the detailed lighting. So I guess please do not turn off textures. That is cursed. But if you don't want neon or Mac particles or the player particles or any of that, you can turn that off. You can turn off labels, especially if you want to get like cinematic pictures, which I'll show you how to do as well. And then, you know, I have usernames off usually. And then these are another things. I turned off flock invites because if you're in a public server, people will spam that, and I hate it. And then you've got players teleporting. That's okay. But it does get annoying if you are the host of a server, which I will show momentarily. I don't know why I said very momentarily. It's same thing.
Very momentarily. In very moments. I missed
You leave me alone. I have a fever.
It's fine. I just called the lily pad a lily pod.
I'm corrupting you.
It's Tuesday night. Everybody's struggling.
True. The next is a very important bird thing, which is the music. So if you have the I almost called it a battle plat.
Battle plat.
If you get the Game Pass, you'll have access to it. I don't remember how much it is. I don't. Hold on, now I have to go look it up. Very important bird is 300. It's actually pretty cheap considering how much the Periton was. Then you've got servers. Servers is basically just another thing that you can do. So if you are a very important bird, you can host a roleplay server. There's also normal ones that are like just set by default that you can join. Not gonna lie, you'll never see me on these because, well, they're dead. I'm not gonna lie, they're dead. Here's where people get to choose their own. Some of them are very interesting. Some of them are fine. You do expect to find some weird ones, but some of them are fine. Some of them are fine. There's a lot of ones that, like, this is a little concerning why there's one called Skibbity Toilet, but, you know, I guess if you're into that. Then there's Teleport. This allows you to teleport to very specific places, so if you do end up playing this, or you didn't, or you want to, this is how you kind of get to certain areas. Sorry, I'm kind of just teleporting. How did you know?
I knew it.
That was good.
I knew it.
Honk honk. Gonna honk on you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna honk on you.
You killed me.
Oh no. No! I didn't mean to eat your body. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the cannibalistic goose. That sounds like a great this sounds like a great horror book. I'm gonna eat this butterfly now.
As if geese weren't cannibalistic enough.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, this makes it a lot easier if you want to get to a certain area, but you're lazy and you don't want to actually get there. Like, if you're a small bird, but you want to go to the Skylands, it's all the way up there. And so if you're not very fast, it's gonna take long. So if you just teleport, super easy. Or if you just want to dive as different birds, that's what this also does really good for. And then you can just dive down.
I'm pretty sure I see you.
The goose falls faster than it flies down. Oh god, it just lagged the game.
Wait, I want to find that out. Hold on.
You do. You fall faster than you glide down. Next is name. You can put whatever you want here. Dee-dee-doo-da-da-dee-dee-dee. And you'll press enter or whatever it shows on there. You got flocks. Create flock. We'll go like that. And you can do join up you can choose what specifically it is, if you want it to be all birds or what you feel like making it. Basically, you can go very specific, so only certain birds can join. Personally, I'm just going to go with all birds. Create a flock. Now you've got a flock. And the thing about the flocks are, these are used as well. You can invite players, ban them from the thing, shout message. So if I went, hi, and then sent it, it's going to show up on everybody's screen that's part of that flock. On top of that, you can create a... Hey, can you join my flock?
What's in it for me? Convincing enough.
Now that we've got 2 members. Another thing, you can just teleport to them. Not always, that is a setting, of course. But you can teleport to them if they have not turned that off. Yeah, like Jodi just did. So now you can create a flock nest if you have 2 people. When you do that, it's going to create a really lovely, nice nest. And then you can color this nest if you really want to. That's only with very important bird. You can destroy the flock. You can teleport to base. Or you can delete it entirely. And then it will no longer exist. With actions... What?
I called you a poo-poo.
Oh, thank you. The next
You're
one
welcome.
is this, which honestly for me it's gonna show all the commands on keyboard, but actually what does it show you for actions? Does it doesn't show any, it has nothing next to it.
Ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so it shows, you know, you if you were on your tablet or your phone, you're just gonna have to open this up. But if you're not and you're on keyboard, you can do these by pressing the button itself. So, and there's actually different animations for certain birds, and they also don't all look the same. Like if you
Wait, I got you.
you're loafed. But yeah, there's some different ones. It is pretty fun. Some birds also, like I know chickens, when they are adults, actually have a limited amount of flying time before they have to rest, which makes sense. They're chickens. But that's another thing that they'd have to do. The next is a nest. Making a nest is you get a choice of which one you want to make, and depending on your size depends on how big it is. So then once you make it, you can also, this is a new feature, but you can now have an egg like that, and you can also hatch it. And if you hatch the little baby, it's going, oh my god, it's bigger than you. It's gonna make a miniature version of whatever type of bird you are.
Look at how small it is.
That is a very small nest, yes. It's got little, like, specks in it.
It does.
That thing is tiny.
Yeah, he's my little guy. He's my little buddy.
So then you can teleport your nest, destroy your nest. Your kid, if you grow it up, you will get, I kind of forgot to do that, but you know, I'll let you explore that for yourself. The next thing I want to show actually is the eggs themselves. So you can have a different type of egg depending on what you want to do. I'll go with an oval. This one you can change the way that the shell looks. So if you want it to be a certain color, you can do that as well. I think eggs, yeah, so eggs also always spawn in one of these like nurseries. But you can move around it as an egg. And speaking of which, look who I just found. I'm moving. Oh.
I also wanted to be an egg.
Oh, but we can be eggs together.
Yeah.
I'm hopping back. I'm pretty sure you're gonna spawn over here. Oh my god, you're so small. Why are you smaller than me? That's
Details.
gotcha.
Hey, honey, guess what?
What? I already did that. Joke's on you. Oh yeah, so after you're an egg, let's say you get bored of being an egg, which a lot of people are eggs, believe it or not. You can hatch, and if you hatch, you can choose what you become. And that includes the babies in other things, as well as the babies in the game passes. So if I want to be a baby owl, you can also change the way it looks, but for now, I'm just gonna... Wow, that is the... baby, where are you?
I'm going.
You're...
I'm not a Robin. I think that I am.
Yeah, but I need you to look at something real quick.
Yeah, sure, give me a sec.
Oh, this is like a skinwalker level. I'd be terrified, dude.
Where are you?
I'm coming.
Ah!
Yeah, this is what I mean. The walk's not any better. This would haunt you in your dreams, dude. Come here. Why my wings look like that, bro? I look like one of those chickens without feathers. That's so horrifying.
No, stop.
You can keep the colors or make new colors. It doesn't really matter. But once you grow up, usually if you're a regular bird, you'll be able to fly. And some birds are actually large enough, like their babies are large enough to fly. But other than that, yeah, so they're...
Imagine you have a baby and it just flies away.
Isn't that great?
I don't think it would be.
Flap, 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 flap. Alright. So the other thing I want to mention is that, of course, we're on a private server right now, but there are... the one I talked about a little bit was this, but let's say you do host a roleplay server, which I'm going to do right now. I'm just gonna call it video. I believe it'll be able to. The server cap is 50, which does make it hard sometimes because there will be people in a 1 out of 60 player server. Now that we're back in a private server, well, it's not actually private because somebody apparently joined. Oh god. 3 people have joined. I look at the way I wrote this server, by the way. It says Efpress Minerva server, Efpress Minerva video.
Video.
I was not expecting people to join, but there's 2 eggs, so I don't know what the hell they're gonna be doing, but... So basically what I want to show you is if you do get the very important bird, then once you've created a server, if you want to create a server, then you do have access to commands. So it does tell you this in the beginning, but if you don't remember, it's /cmds. And the other thing that you want to make sure about... Go away, person. The other thing you want to make sure about is that you type it here, not in the actual chat bar. So there are different things that you can do. So teleport Efpress Minerva to Golden Life. Will this work? Oh, I figured it out. You can't run from me now. So yeah, that's kind of how you use that. You can also vote. So the way that votes work is you put choices. This is a test. And you'll see that you can, and then you just click one and it'll go away off your screen. But this is kind of if you need to like figure out choices for a role play or whatever you want to do. That's how that works.
I've seen some people use it as a way to announce things.
Yeah, because announce is apparently broken. So, and then once everyone has answered, or if it's like a certain time, then it will stop. So the next thing you can do is, yeah, as you can see, and a lot of, yeah, that's just how that works. So then, let's talk about the Game Pass things. I don't have the other ones, and I don't plan on getting the other ones, because honestly, this one's the new one. It's basically like a deer mixed with a owl, but you can do a bunch of different things. Obviously, this is what me and Jodi play as pretty much all of the time, if not most of the time. And yeah, the one cool thing that you can do is if you press 0, or you can do an actions, is there's something called magic. Very nice, very fun to do with the Periton, especially in my opinion. I think the other VIP ones also have different things that you can do with them. But yeah, anyways, that'll be all from us, guys. Ciao. Great, that was lovely. I'm just gonna...